The very first moment we step onto a cruise ship feels like magic. The grand atrium sparkles, music drifts through the air, and smiling staff make us feel like VIPs. Even our cabins look perfectly staged, crisp white sheets, folded towels shaped into little animals, everything whispering, "Welcome home." But here's the thing. This stunning first impression is carefully designed to open our wallets. Studies show that people are more likely to spend freely when they're relaxed and happy, and cruise companies know exactly how to make that happen. The more comfortable and special we feel at the start, the more likely we are to spend on extras we never planned for. It feels harmless at first, but that magical welcome is the very first trap.
The drink package dilemma. One of the biggest temptations on a cruise is the drink package. The way it's marketed makes it sound like a no-brainer. Unlimited cocktails, sodas, specialty coffees, all for one set price per day. It feels like freedom. And honestly, who wouldn't want to sip mojitos by the pool without worrying about the bill? But here's the catch. Most people don't drink enough to actually make it worth the price. Unless we're drinking 6 or more alcoholic beverages every single day, we're usually overpaying. Cruise lines know this. They rely on us wanting convenience and peace of mind, even if it costs more in the end. That all-inclusive feeling sounds comforting, but for many of us, it's just money slipping through the cracks.
The specialty dining trap. Now let's talk about food. Cruise ships are famous for their buffets and main dining rooms, and most of those meals are already included in the ticket. But once we're on board, suddenly we're tempted with fancy steakhouses, sushi bars, and celebrity chef restaurants. They're marketed as exclusive experiences, and the menus are designed to make the regular dining room seem basic by comparison. Of course, it's nice to treat ourselves once in a while, but the truth is, the included dining options are already excellent. In fact, many passengers who splurge on specialty restaurants later admit that the regular meals were just as satisfying. Yet that feeling of missing out, that little voice telling us we're not getting the full experience, is what makes this such an effective money trap.
The shore excursion markup. One of the biggest thrills of a cruise is exploring new destinations. Cruise lines know this, which is why they offer dozens of organized shore excursions, from snorkeling trips to city tours. They make them sound like the safest, easiest, and most reliable way to explore. But here's the truth. Those same activities are often available on shore for half the price, sometimes even less. Local companies run the exact same tours, and booking directly can save us a fortune. The cruise lines add their markup because they know most passengers won't bother doing the extra research. Convenience feels worth paying for, but in reality, this is one of the most expensive traps on the ship.
The Wi-Fi gamble. In today's world, staying connected feels almost as important as breathing. Cruise ships know this, which is why internet packages cost an arm and a leg. And here's the kicker. Even after paying, the connection is usually slow and frustrating. Many passengers end up buying the premium package, hoping for faster speeds, but still find it barely enough to stream or video call. The trap here is emotional. We don't want to feel cut off from family, work, or social media. And cruise companies cash in on that fear of disconnect. The trick to avoid overspending is planning ahead, maybe using offline apps or waiting until we're at port, where internet cafes and mobile data are far cheaper.
The spa temptation. Now let's walk into the spa. The calming music, the smell of essential oils, the friendly staff offering special discounts. It's a paradise within paradise. After all, what's more tempting than a massage while gazing out at the ocean? But here's the reality. Cruise ship spa prices are usually double, sometimes triple what we'd pay on land.
And many treatments come with a sales pitch for pricey creams or oils afterward. It's not that we don't deserve relaxation. It's that the ship is counting on our vacation mindset to make us forget the cost. A quick 1-hour massage can easily set us back hundreds of dollars. And once again, that peaceful smile hides a costly trap.
The shopping fantasy. Cruise ships are floating malls. From luxury jewelry stores to duty-free shops, the deals are marketed as once-in-a-lifetime bargains. We're told prices are lower because there's no tax at sea. But in reality, many items are just as expensive, sometimes even more, than what we'd pay at home or online. The glossy displays and limited-time sales make us feel like we're missing out if we don't buy. But here's a secret. Those sales come back every single cruise. It's not really exclusive. It's just clever marketing designed to open our wallets. And once again, that magical vacation mood makes us believe we're making smart purchases when we're really just spending extra.
The photo package pressure. Everywhere we turn, there's a photographer ready to capture our memories. Embarking the ship, dining in the restaurants, even just strolling on deck, we're constantly asked to pose. The photos look beautiful, but here's the catch. They come with a high price tag. Many passengers end up buying large photo packages just because they don't want to lose those memories. It feels almost cruel to throw away pictures of ourselves smiling on vacation, so we hand over the money. But if we step back and think, our own phones take incredible photos, and we don't need to spend hundreds for professional shots. This emotional trap works because it tugs on our hearts, not our wallets.
The hidden fee surprise. Finally, let's talk about the hidden fees. Service charges, gratuities, room service fees, even charges for bottled water, they add up quickly. Many of these costs aren't obvious when we first book, which is why passengers often feel shocked when the final bill arrives. Cruise companies rely on this because it keeps the base ticket price looking cheaper than it really is. By the end of the trip, we realize the all-inclusive cruise wasn't as all-inclusive as it seemed. And that realization often comes too late once the bill is already sitting in front of us.